Do you know what that is? That, my friend, is the percentage increase that has occurred in the one token since it was launched less than 48 hours ago. I know, right? We just need to get into this. Let's go! My dear friend, come on in, but there is no time to take a seat today because this is going to be a very, very, very short update video on the one token. But before I get into it, let me say, as I always do, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, absolutely not. So please, please do your own research. Okay, I don't usually make videos like 2 days in a trot about something, but this is an exception. Okay, so yesterday I published a video about the brand new one token that was, as I say, only launched less than 48 hours ago. Now, I want a show of hands because in my video yesterday, I said that already that the price had rocketed, and when I made my video, it was at 7.5 cents. Now, which of you went away from my video, went to the one website, Discord, joined up and bought some one? Let me see, I want a show of hands. Nice one, well done, well done. I know you all didn't because over 500 people watched that video, but we've only had an additional 90 holders. Now, let me tell you, had you have gone straight off and bought the one token, as I advised, at 7.5 cents, if you'd have put $500 in, your $500 would now be worth over $1,600, and that's including the taxes that you would have paid. Not bad for a day's work and a relatively small investment. So congratulations to anybody that did, but what if you didn't? Where does one currently stand? Is it still worth getting into? Well, a few hours ago, one hit over 28 cents. And you could say, well, okay, but you know, it's a new token, this happens, things explode, and then people get a bit bored and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, this feels like it's kind of gonna go on. I don't know, there's a real buzz in the Discord, and please do go across there if you haven't already and see who's there and what they're saying. For example, if you are of Safuu or Vulcan, you will know the wonderful Lucky Charms, who I think we all see is a bit of a crypto expert. And this is what Lucky Charms has had to say. Literally that simple, buy, hold, and eventually the price will keep rising to dollars. And all the people selling for peanuts will wish they kept more. Trust me, just giving some wisdom here, the tokenomics are designed to fire up the price quick. And of course it is all about the tokenomics. And you know, I was thinking since I put my video out yesterday, there's a few things I didn't actually mention. And one is the actual, where the name of one actually came from. And it's probably pretty obvious, but it is based on the tokenomics. So it's called one because we start with 1 million tokens, no more will ever be minted. There's a 1% tax that is paid on buys and sells. But as I said yesterday, that is feeding both the liquidity pool, but also the burn. And that's what this token is all about, because the end game is to burn down to just, you guessed it, one token. How long that's gonna take? Oh, who knows? Is it even possible? Who knows? But that's the goal. And the really wonderful thing about these tokenomics, as Lucky Charms has said, it's about burn. And actually, it is so simple. There is nothing to get in the way of that. The only thing that is going to get in the way is people selling, of course, and it's a free market, they can sell. And somebody asked an interesting question yesterday, saying, you know, stating that, well, the only thing that can stop this is sales, and are the owners who probably have big bags, or you know, the CEO, is he gonna sell? And Oliver T answered, so let's just take a look at what he said. So the question was, with this tokenomics, it's perfectly deflationary unless the owner would plan to sell. But Oliver came straight back and said, I'm not selling, so don't worry. So, I mean, if we look at the chart, you will see that, you know, people are selling, they are taking some profit, but I think they're actually then hoping for a dip to get back in, and some people have been caught out. And actually, because the liquidity is so small still and the holders are so small, actually buys and sells are you know, acting in a quite volatile way in terms of the price. So there is the potential for a little dip. However, there's also potential for whales to come in and absolutely take this thing to the moon and beyond. And if over 72,000% is not enough for you, well, I do think this is going to go much, much further, but that's just my take on it. Time will tell. The other thing I just wanted to make very clear is that, again, there's no complexity to any of these tokenomics. It's literally liquidity, injection, and burn. There's no treasure or anything that's going to detract from this. And actually, I must say that the only way that the owners, the CEO, the team behind it will profit from this is to sell their holdings. So again, there's not going to be any huge treasury sales or anything like that. This is so pure. Just please, you know, if this interests you at all, I'm making this video to say I personally don't think it's too late to still get into one. I think this has got legs, and I think this is still gonna, it's got a long way to go, in my personal opinion. But it is just my personal opinion. And as I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but don't be frightened to take a look. I'm gonna go now because I'm kind of obsessed by watching the price and being in the one Discord. And of course, there's lots of other things going on around safuu and Vulcan. Oh my gosh, this is a great time. But I'm going to leave you to it, and also I don't want to delay you any further. If you've enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed, then please do hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, if you can like this video, if you've enjoyed it, then that will also help. So thank you. But for now, I will say cheers.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.